Mangroves for the Future, MFF. That's a program initiated by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources and the United Nations Development Program. The program was initiated in 2006 and targeted 8 countries which were severely affected by the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. In Sri Lanka, the Project Small Grants program identified 6 areas for various programs. Pothuil, situated in the southeast of Sri Lanka, was affected by almost 3 decades of conflict in the island. It was also damaged by the tsunami. The inhabitants of this area are predominantly Muslim. MFF made 3 grants for livestock rearing projects to empower widows and women-headed families in the Pothuil area. The Al Amin Samurdhi Society received a small grant to establish a goat farm in Pothuil. With the assistance of the divisional secretary, 8 widows were selected as beneficiaries. The land was cleared, and a farm office, a toilet, and a shelter for goats and a well were constructed. 28 goats certified by the government veterinary surgeon were purchased for the project. The herd has now increased to 43 within just 6 months, and the families now earn an average monthly income of 2,000 rupees through this. The Arugambe Tourism Association established a chicken farm in Pothuil. 20 beneficiaries were selected by the Divisional Secretary of Pothuil. For this project, poultry sheds were constructed and 500 day-old chicks were purchased per cycle. Now a well-managed broiler chicken farm is in operation, and each widow earns an average income of 2,000 Sri Lankan rupees per cycle. The Livestock Development Dairy Farmer Association in Pothuil was established in 2003. In 2007 and in 2009, they received MFF small grants for buffalo farming. These grants too were aimed to improve the quality of life of widows and women-headed families. Beneficiaries were selected by the divisional secretary. A shelter was constructed for the buffaloes, and a protective fence was erected around the farm. All 16 buffaloes were pregnant when they were purchased, and the herd increased to 23 by July 2009 when the project ended. Each beneficiary widow now earns an additional monthly income of 1,000 rupees.
Our communities, they have been affected by tsunami, and mostly the widows are who are receiving the income from these projects. So those people are, after a few months' time later on, nearly several projects are in several months past, then they started to getting some sort of income. Then they can start their own businesses, which they can do sort of day incomes. So we are through this project, they are supporting the capital, and then they start to earning the income on a daily basis.
The association has leveraged funds from other sources to set up a milk processing facility. This will boost the income from the buffaloes as well as provide employment for many in Pothuil.